Is there just a shortage of hot men, or like what the fuck is going on? I live in Los Angeles. This is where men are supposed to be hot. This is where people are supposed to be hot. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Remember in the 90s when you could see like any fucking show, any teen drama, any sitcom, and like there were at least a couple good hot, I mean like actually hot.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again, and today we've got a video on women swearing apparently there are no good men left at all. What a shame that is when you think about it. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you subscribe if you are new here, and let's jump right into it. A whole night out with the girls, and the grand conclusion is that men are the problem. It is telling that the one group not in the room gets blamed for how the room feels.
I know, mi amor, don't get me wrong. Independence for sure, but I need my man. The shelf is too high. I don't understand none of the lights in my car that are on. My heels are too tight. I'm tired. I am kind of hungry. I want a sweet treat, and I want my feet rubbed. I need my man. I need my man. But the reason is, you need to have a good man to need. If you're going to have a terrible man that don't do nothing, what you need him for? Cuddles? You don't motherfucking cuddle your damn pillow. Girl, of course you're not going to need him. Of course. That's why we keep saying I don't need a man, because the ones that you're getting don't do nothing for you to need. Now, if you get a good man, sister, you going to need him. I need a fill, actually. No, but for real. I need him for the tea. I need him to rub my feet. I need him to lift that box, because I'm not doing it. And if I have a return and I don't want to leave this house, I need him for that too.
She lists the high shelf and her tight heels as proof that she needs a man, and then admits the ones that she picks do nothing for her at all. The man was never the problem, the picking was.
Right, what's your biggest ick? Okay, so, might be a bit rogue, but when a boy gets hit by like a slow-moving car.
Her biggest ick here is a man getting clipped by a slow-moving car, so he is disqualified for something that happens to him rather than anything that he actually did. Standards built on bad luck explain a lot of the empty search, I think.
So I tried to have a Hinge date, and he messaged me and was like, hey, I'm still down to go if you are. And I was like, yeah, of course. And he said, I actually just lost my credit and debit cards and I'm waiting for them to come back in the mail. Is there any way that you can pay and I'll give you cash later? I said, yeah, of course. Just meet me at the restaurant. I'm not going to the restaurant, because what the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? I don't even actually want to meet you. I'm literally just here for free food. And you're telling me I have to pay? And then see you again to get cash?
He fakes losing his cards to dodge the bill, and she only showed up for the free food, so both of them came out to use the other, really. Two people running the same scam, and each acting shocked it got run on them. Hilarious.
You know, I think the most unattractive thing a man can do is when they're not protective, and when they don't take the initiative to just be masculine. Like, if I'm struggling with a bag, help me. I know I could do it by myself, help me. If I'm like carrying a load of stuff up the stairs, just take it. Why am I struggling and you're watching? Also, walking me everywhere because you don't want me to walk in the dark, please. I don't want to be let to walk in the dark on my own. Like, I need you to come across overseas to come and walk me back to my house. What happened to that chivalry? Also, if I'm stranded somewhere saying, oh, like, it's a bit of a walk, order me an Uber. Order me an Uber. Like, it's really not too much to ask. It's not too much to ask, because I got my dad for that. And if you can't fit the bill...
She wants a man to carry her bags, walk her home, and bring the chivalry back, which is a fair enough ask. The quiet part is that chivalry tends to show up for the women who actually offer something worth protecting.
Okay, y'all, I'm in my 30s. I am single, and in order to meet my future husband, I need to go out in the wild. So today we're going to Equinox. Let's go. Oh, and I brought a friend.
In her 30s and single, so the strategy is to stalk a husband around Equinox with a printed quote in hand. Treating a gym floor like a dating aisle is exactly why the focused men keep their headphones in.
Okay, on a serious note, where do like the 28-year-old single men hang out at? Because like
28 to like 30.
you're so right. We're bopping around the West Village, and I'm looking.
I'm looking. Eyes are peeled.
But I'm not finding them. So if you're 28 and single,
We live in New York. It shouldn't be that hard to find.
She combs the West Village, asking where the single 28-year-old men have gone. They are right there. They just learned to steer clear of women scanning them like inventory.
Everyone on this, don't mind me, I'm rolling out. Everyone on this app is like, where are all the hot guys in New York City? I go to these bars, I bar hop, and I see zero hot men. Where are they? They're running, babes. Unfortunately, they're running on the East River or the West Side Highway. More so on the West Side Highway. Saw way more eye candy last weekend when I ran there. Sometimes Central Park is good, but I think the rivers are your best bet. They go to bed early on the weekend and they wake up and they run.
She bar hops across the city, reports 0 attractive men, and then learns they are all out running by the water. The men are up early bettering themselves while she is out grading faces.
So a lot of you asked me how it went when I went to the bar alone because I'm trying to meet somebody in real life and look approachable. Listen, not one man, only one actually, one man was sitting at the bar and then his date joined him. So it was not successful, but I feel like there's so many good date spots in LA to go and sit at a bar alone and have a man approach you. So that is our mission this week. My friend actually gave me a recommendation because another one of my friends went to a bar, sat alone, got dinner, and then a man sat next to her and she got his number and they're going on a date. So we're gonna try there.
I think gone are the days where women can try and look approachable and then just get free attention from men. I think a lot of men understand that either A, it's a complete waste of time, B, it's a trap, or C, they're just not interested.
Sometimes I be having to remind myself that I'm a girl. Not because I be forgetting for real, but it's like when I be seeing certain things, like one person helping push a car somewhere, I be getting ready to hurry up and get out and help. But then I'm like, where are the men? Why are all the men on the street, why are there no men helping push that car? Like, yeah, I do blue collar work, yeah, military, yeah, I'm strong, I be gymming. I don't need to be getting out pushing no car. Like, I was waiting like a few more seconds until the light turned green, because I'm like, damn, if nobody else is gonna get out and help, like, I'll get out and help. Or if it's like, you know, real, like, not out of the way to go help. But where are the men? Why aren't the men helping push the cars? Make it make sense. Where are the men?
She almost jumps out to help to push a stranded car and then pauses to ask where all the men are. I'm sorry, guys. I thought these women were just as capable, you know? This is really confusing to me. I thought they were strong, they were independent, they can do everything a man can do, but apparently we have to cry about it and make TikTok videos. I think we covered this woman recently, and it's just absolutely hilarious to think about it.
This is going to sound kind of MAGA of me, and hell no, brother, but where are all of the man-looking men? Like, where are the Tom Sellecks of the world? The Sam Elliott's? The Paw from Little House on the Prairie? Like, there's a reason that, like, the porn stash came back, because, like, porn stash is just, like, a man with a good mustache. Unfortunately. But, like, men be looking like freshly 18, baby face, or one-way ticket to death zone. There's something sinister in the air. Like, where are the dudes that just look like grown men? I don't know. I don't know.
The quote-unquote grown manly men still exist. They just have no reason to perform for someone rating them by a mustache, I would think.
I have a serious question for those who seem to be going on dates at least once a week, maybe even twice. Where are you finding these men to go on dates with? Because I live in Calgary and the only app I'm on is Hinge. I refuse to go on anything else. And everyone on there just literally makes me want to throw up in my mouth. It gets impossible for me to actually want to match with someone. And I do see people in public as well. And I have been approached in public quite a few times, but personally for me, they're just people I'm not physically attracted to. So I don't have a reason for myself, especially if I don't know who you are, to want to pursue anything further. But yeah, like, how are these people going sometimes on multiple dates a week? Like, this year, it is literally the end of October. I have gone on a few dates with one person. One person. So I've dated one person. Like, how are people, like, going on, like, 40 dates a year? I don't.
She refuses every app but Hinge, gags at everyone on it, and waves off the men who approach her in public. When the entire pool sits beneath your damn bar, the problem stops being the pool.
One thing I cannot stand is a man that likes that I work hard. Like, I currently work like 55 plus hours a week, okay? And I cannot stand when I'm talking to a man. I'm like, yeah, I'm still working. And they're like, oh, I just love your drive. I love that about you. Ew, you're not the one for me, babe. I want a man that sees me working hard and is like, this isn't for you. Like, I want a man that wants me to have a soft life. I'm going to work still because I have worked really hard to get where I am with my career, and I have a 10-year plan, and there's something I want to do with my life, and I'm not giving up until I do it. But it's the principle. Like, I don't want you to want me to work. It's disgusting.
This is the absolute classic, guys. Women get older, they realize they don't want to work anymore, and they need a man. Not because they actually care about men in general, or they want someone to love or be a good wife or girlfriend for. No, guys, because they want the man to work and they just want an easier life. How hilarious.
Is there just a shortage of hot men, or like, what the fuck is going on? I live in Los Angeles. This is where men are supposed to be hot. This is where people are supposed to be hot. I don't understand. Remember in the 90s when you could see like any fucking show, any teen drama, any sitcom, and like there were at least a couple good hot, I mean like actually hot, I mean like jawlines, I mean like faces you hadn't seen, I mean like piercing eyes, big lashes, I mean like bodies, I mean like despite what it might seem like, I love men, okay? I love them. I think they're so delicious. I think they're so yum when they actually are. But I feel like we're living in a time that's just, what is going on? And everywhere I go, women, stunning, beautiful, incredible, no notes, beautiful, stunning. They don't even look alike. They all look so good, so good. And here I am, a raging bisexual, and yet I love when I can find one.
She lives in Los Angeles and still declares a shortage of attractive men while longing for 90s teen drama jawlines here. Measuring real men against a cast Hollywood handpicked is a bar that no neighborhood was actually going to clear.
Okay? And listen, if I find a man, if I find an attractive man that I see that I'm like, that is a hot man. He's either attached to a partner, a woman, or attached to a partner, a man, or insufferable to speak to. I mean, oh my god, there's no subject matter that actually intersects in terms of what we're interested in. And I just don't understand. I work in alcohol. I'm in bars literally for my job. I am in bars by myself 4 times a week at minimum, and I look around all the time and I think, is this what we have? And honestly, it wouldn't bother me if more men had like great personalities or were fun or exciting or like offered some kind of
rhetoric that was interesting, but oh my god! Oh my god. We want to like you so bad. We want to like you so bad. Please make it easier on us, okay? That's my PSA.
You know what's funny, guys? These women always complain about a lack of men, which of course just means a lack of attractive men, but they never actually consider whether or not they are attractive to men, by the way, especially the attractive men, right? Because if you're a dude and you have options, why are you going to go for women who are perhaps not as attractive in your own books? But, you know, the women don't really consider that, do they? If you would like to get early access to videos, weekly lectures, and case study breakdowns of human behavior, make sure you check out the members area link below in the video description. Otherwise, make sure to click on one of these videos on screen now if you enjoyed. Make sure you take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.